our regularly scheduled time. You know that's on Tuesdays from 4 to 5. But we are so excited about our guest today. We wanted to accommodate her very, very busy schedule. And so we are so delighted to have her. Now, before we go into that, let me just tell you that the Nicole Mason Show, this is the show where we feature phenomenal women who are utilizing their gifts, talents, and skills to impact the world in a great way. Well, our guest today is doing just that. This show is designed with you in mind to motivate you, to inspire you, and most importantly, to inform you. So every show is different, and so I encourage you to keep up with us on our social media. The Facebook page, Nicole Sharon Mason, it's listed there. The show page, which is the Nicole Mason Show, and our website, theNicoleMasonShow.com, for all of our upcoming guests. And so today we are super duper excited that our guest is none other than the fabulous Dr. Jasmin Jazz Sculark. Dr. Jasmin Jazz Sculark, the daughter of Thunder, is a native of the island of Trinidad and Tobago. Dr. Jazz is the senior pastor of Jericho City of Praise in Landover, Maryland, and the founder and president of Dr. Jazz Ministries. She is nationally and internationally known as pastor, teacher, author, and evangelist that God has chosen to use to do a mighty work in this 21st century. Her preaching invitations include Shaw University, Howard University School of Divinity, Dillard University, and the Hamptons Ministers Conference. She has preached in the United Kingdom, Nigeria, West Africa, the Bahamas, and her native Trinidad and Tobago, to name just a few. In the summer of 2013, she was invited to be a speaker for Bishop T.D. Jakes' world-renowned MegaFest conference in Dallas, Texas. And again at Woman Thou Art Loosed in 2012 in Atlanta, Georgia. In September of 2014, Dr. Jazz was also installed as the senior pastor of Jericho City of Praise in Landover, Maryland. One who shows herself to be approved, Dr. Jazz was licensed to preach the gospel in 1992. 7 years later, in 1999, she was ordained at Mount Olivet Baptist Church in Columbus, Ohio. She is a graduate of the Practical Bible College in Vestal, New York, and the Washington Bible College in Atlanta, Maryland. She received her master's in theological studies from the Trinity Lutheran Seminary in Columbus, Ohio, and her Doctor of Ministry degree from the United Theological Seminary in Dayton, Ohio. Dr. Jazz is the recipient of numerous awards and recognitions, including her nomination by the African American Pulpit Judson Press publication as one of the 20 young preachers to watch in the new millennium. In 2010, Dr. Jazz received the Gardner C. Taylor Distinguished Preaching Award and was featured in the Gardner C. Taylor Distinguished Preaching Series. Dr. Jazz's life's goal and mission is to encourage, equip, and empower the world through the written and spoken word. True to her namesake, Daughter of Thunder, Dr. Jazz's preaching and teaching ministry makes a thunderous sound in the earth and in the minds and hearts of those who come in contact with her ministry. Dr. Jazz has published her first book, Dancing with Broken Bones, which was a bestseller, and will be releasing her sophomore book project in March 2015. Dr. Jazz is looking forward to all that God has in store for the ministry that lies within her. Dr. Jazz serves as a 21st century Esther, a woman for such a time as this. After this short break, we're going to come back and we'll be talking with Dr. Jazz.